Not all words are created equal. Romanian Frequency Dictionary Essential Vocabulary Book Presentation. Hi, this is Mihnea. Welcome to Romanian Hub, the ultimate Romanian language learning portal. In this video, I will present to you what I think is the best Romanian vocabulary learning source that I've seen so far. But first, a disclaimer. This is not a paid promotion, but I did receive the PDF copies of the books I'm about to present for free from the publisher. Also, most of the information in this video comes from the introduction that opens each book. But I wouldn't vouch for these books if I didn't think they are excellent Romanian language resources. So, let's start. Hai să începem! Romanian Frequency Dictionary Essential Vocabulary is a series of 4 frequency dictionaries published by mostusedwords.com. Each book contains 2,500 words for a total of 10,000 words. The first frequency dictionary. The purpose of this frequency dictionary is to list the most common Romanian words in descending order, so you can learn Romanian as fast and efficiently as possible. Pareto's law, also known as the 80-20 rule, states that for many events, roughly 80% of the effect comes from 20% of the causes. So, let's see how this applies to learning Romanian. The 2009 edition of Dicționarul Explicativ al Limbii Române, that's our version of the Oxford English Dictionary, lists over 65,000 head entries in current use. But you will only need to know 7.7% of these words, that is 5,000 words, to achieve 95% fluency in speaking and 89% fluency in writing. Knowing the most common 10,000 words, or just 15.3%, will net you 98% fluency in spoken language and 95% fluency in written texts. So, having a word frequency dictionary comes in handy. How many words do you need to know for varying levels of fluency? According to research, here's the amount of vocabulary needed for varying levels of fluency. Level 1. You must know the 250 words that are the essential core of a language. Without these words, you cannot construct any meaningful sentences. Level 2. You must know the 750 words that are used every single day by every person who speaks the language. These obviously include the words from the previous level. Level 3. With a vocabulary of 2,500 words, you should be able to express everything you could possibly want to say, although some creativity might be required. Level 4. If you reached 5,000 words, you have the active vocabulary of native speakers without higher education. Level 5. At 10,000 words, you master the active vocabulary of native speakers with higher education. And level 6. 20,000 words is the amount of words you need to be able to read, understand, and enjoy a work of literature, such as a novel by a well-known author. How was the hierarchy created? The publisher of the 4 books in the Romanian Frequency Dictionary, Essential Vocabulary, used a very ingenious method to create the hierarchy of words. They used movie subtitles as their source, because according to science, subtitles cover the best of both worlds. They correlate with both spoken and written language. Just think about it. That's how I learned Italian, by watching TV. That's why we encourage English language students to watch Friends, Seinfeld, and The Simpsons. The frequency list is based on an analysis of roughly 10 gigabytes of Romanian subtitles. To put this in perspective, visualize a book with almost 8 million pages or 40,000 books of 200 pages each. Now you get an idea of the amount of words that have been analyzed for this book. What's with the non-Romanian loanwords? You might find non-Romanian loanwords in this dictionary. The publisher decided to include them because if they're being used in subtitle translation, it is safe to assume the word has been integrated into the Romanian general vocabulary. Watch your language though. The publishers also decided to keep out most vulgarities, even though these are rather common in daily speech. They wanted to keep this book appropriate for readers of all ages, and I commend them for that. Lead by example. Now, the beauty of this project is that all words come with examples and translations in English. Example sentences are great because they show you Romanian word usage in context. You get to learn extra vocabulary from the sentences, since they're in parallel text format with the English translation below the Romanian sentences. And since you'll encounter important common words over and over again, you will remember those words faster. Some sentences are easy, some are more difficult. Some are direct translations, some are more loosely translated. Some mimic spoken language, some mimic written language. Some are more highbrow, some are more colloquial. In short, the publisher tried to include a mix of different types of language, just like you would encounter in real life. The first book in the series generally contains easier sentences than the second, third, and fourth book. Is the ranking for real? The publisher is pretty confident that their frequency ranking is pretty solid, but a small margin of error can be applied. Maybe that's why each book includes 25 extra words to compensate for any irregularities you might encounter. So, instead of 2,500 most common words, you actually get 2,525 most common words per book. In conclusion, the big secret to learning a language is this: build your vocabulary, learn basic grammar, and go out there and speak. Make mistakes, have a laugh, and then learn from your mistakes. The publisher also gave me permission to use content from the books in future videos, so stay tuned for that. But I highly recommend you purchase this series if you're serious about improving your Romanian language vocabulary. You can find the links to all the 4 books in the description below. They are affiliate links, which means that Romanian Hub will receive a small commission from each sales at no extra cost to you. That's a great way to support our project, to support the efforts of the people who put these books together, and of course to support your Romanian language learning journey. Let me know in the comment section below if you learn Romanian by watching Romanian TV shows, and what's your favorite show or film. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you press the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss the next episode. Until next time, this is Mihnea. Ciao.